welcome back. We know that the one core characteristic of a healthy organization is that every member is functioning properly. From this foundation, let's now build a complete model of a healthy Christian organization. And again, what we're looking at here applies to every kind of Christian ministry organization, and also every church, irrespective of your denomination or tradition. Let's begin with the first circle. What is in the center of a healthy Christian organization? Well, of course, it's the Lord Jesus, yeah? Union with Christ is the fundamental reality of the healthy Christian organization. Everyone must be directly and intimately connected to Him, not just when you're at church on Sunday, but daily, in the normal daily life of your ministry. Everything must revolve around Him. Look at what Jesus says to your organization in John 15. I am the vine. Your organization is the branches. If your organization abides in me and I in your organization, then you'll bear much fruit. Apart from union with me, your organization can do nothing of any value. Wow. Now let's come to the second circle. A healthy Christian organization is one where every member is connected to Christ, the head. Not just the spiritual ones or the leaders are connected to Christ, but every member is connected to Christ. And from that indwelling life, every member functions. Imagine your ministry organization with all of your staff walking in union with Christ, looking at Him, depending on Him, and serving from His indwelling life. You will change the world. If you're a church leader, imagine your church with every member living daily in union with Christ, looking at Him, loving Him, depending on Him, surrendered to Him, and serving from His indwelling life. You will turn your community upside down. This model also clarifies the role of the leader. As the leader, your responsibility is not just to organize and direct the ministry activities. Of course, you must do that, but your primary responsibility is to shape an organizational culture in which everyone is connected to Christ. This is a very different way of looking at organizations, but it is a biblical one. If you lead a Christian ministry organization, Christ must be at the center, not just in name or in theory, but as a daily practical reality in the lives and the work of all your people. Now let's consider, what does it mean to function properly? Our organizations are healthy when everyone is functioning properly. So what does that mean? Of course it means that they're doing their jobs well. But let's look more deeply at their lives. Let's look now at the third circle, the 4 facets of the healthy Christian organization. There are 4 things that everyone in the healthy organization will do. First, everyone will be daily growing in God, loving God, looking at God, walking in union with Him. Second, everyone will be serving each other in the organization, working together well. Not only focusing on their individual jobs, but seeing how they can support one another, serve one another, be kind to each other, care for one another, communicate well, and achieve more together. These first 2, of course, are Jesus' 2 great commandments. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. That's the great and the first commandment. And the second is just like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. Why shouldn't we apply this to our organizations? Now the third facet. In a healthy organization, the people have genuine ownership of the success of the whole organization and not only of their own limited part. Therefore, they take responsibility for each other. They help each other grow, learn, and succeed. Every member builds others. This, then, is a true learning organization where the people are actively learning together and looking for ways to help one another grow. This practice of building each other also creates a wonderful culture for generational succession, in which the older generation takes broad responsibility for building the lives and capacities of the younger generation, passing along the treasure, the vision, and the life of the ministry. They're not only doing good work today, but they're actively shaping the future. In such a culture of building each other, then the generational succession of leadership becomes quite natural. And then the fourth facet is everyone fulfilling their specific calling in God, working with purpose, living the vision. They're not just doing a job to get a paycheck at the end of the week, but out of their union with Christ and their love for God and His purpose, they have a deep sense of calling and vision from Him. They're in the right place in the organization so they can do this well. Of course, this includes everyone doing their job. But in a Christian organization, we want more than that. We're not simply a business. Everything in the life and the ministry of our organization must come from the life of Christ and must move toward fulfilling His great purposes. So these are the four facets of the healthy Christian organization. From the indwelling life of Christ, every member functioning properly, loving God, growing in Him, serving one another, working together well, learning together, actively building the next generation, passing the treasure and vision God has given us to them, and everyone in the right place, working hard, living the vision, and fulfilling their divine calling and purpose. This is the healthy Christian organization.